My daughter wouldn't move from beside the crib. She stood there barefoot, hair tangled, her nightgown brushing the carpet. "It's late," I said softly. "He's asleep." She didn't answer, just shook her head. When I tried to guide her away, she pressed closer to the rail, staring down at her baby brother with wide, unblinking eyes. "Go to bed, sweetheart," I whispered. She looked up at me. Her voice was so quiet I almost missed it. "He's not sleeping, Daddy." Something about the way she said it froze me. That night, I checked again around 2. The house was silent, the air thick. Her door was open, and there she was, still standing beside the crib. Same place, same stillness. Her tiny hands gripping the bars like she was keeping something in. The baby's chest rose and fell slowly, peacefully. But she wasn't watching him breathe, she was watching me. I didn't understand then, but she did. My wife said it was just a phase, that our daughter was adjusting, jealous maybe. "She'll get over it," she said, waving me off. But she wouldn't. For days, our daughter hovered near the crib, guarding it like a soldier. Each time I entered the room, her body tensed, her eyes followed me until I left. At first, I thought she was just confused. Children sense changes adults pretend don't exist. But then she said something that made my blood still. "She doesn't like when you touch him." I crouched beside her. "Who doesn't?" She pointed toward the door. "Mommy." I laughed gently. But it wasn't funny. There was no warmth in her tone, just certainty. My wife had been distant since the birth. She smiled for the photos, cooed for visitors, but when no one was watching, her eyes were elsewhere. On her phone, on silence. One evening, I caught her typing a message, screen tilted away. When I entered, she smiled too quickly. "Work stuff," she said. But I saw the name before she locked the screen. Evan. The same name that had appeared once before, on a call, months ago, when she'd left the room to take it outside. I didn't ask, not then. But a cold, precise unease began to form in me. Our daughter's words replayed again and again. "She doesn't like when you touch him." It wasn't jealousy, it was something else, something she knew before I did. I started to notice the small things. The baby's hair, too dark. His eyes, brown, not blue. My wife avoided holding him when I was home. At night, I'd hear her whispering in the nursery, not to the baby, to herself. I began checking her messages after she fell asleep. Patterns emerged. Late-night texts, hidden photos, deleted threads. But what caught me wasn't what I found, it was what I didn't. No pregnancy messages, no updates to friends, no mention of me. It was as if she had erased the months we were supposed to have shared. I ordered a DNA test, quietly, no confrontation, no drama, just precision. Collected samples, hair, a swab, a sealed envelope. While I waited, I watched. Her tone when she spoke to me, the guilt disguised as exhaustion. How she flinched when I said, "our son." My daughter's behavior worsened. She refused to sleep unless the crib was beside her bed. Sometimes I'd find her whispering, "I'll keep him safe, Daddy." Safe from what? Each day I lived 2 lives. The husband she still believed I was, and the man quietly dismantling the lies she built around me. When the envelope finally arrived, I didn't need to open it to know. I already felt the truth crawling under my skin. It was raining when I opened it. The paper stuck slightly to my fingers. Probability of paternity 0.00%. I read it twice, 3 times. No emotion, just silence. Then I walked to the nursery. She was there again, rocking the baby. Her smile flickered when she saw me holding the envelope. "What's that?" "Proof," I said quietly. Her face drained. "You didn't?" "I did." She stood slowly, clutching the baby tighter, as if he could protect her from the truth. "Please," she whispered, "you don't understand." I tilted my head. "Then, make me." She broke down. Words spilled. Evan, mistakes, confusion, timing, shame. All of it meaningless noise trying to rewrite what she already knew was permanent. When she realized I wasn't reacting, her tears stopped. Her tone shifted. "He's still your son," she said. I stared at the crib. "No. He's yours. And his." Her mouth opened, but I turned and walked away. The next morning, I filed the paperwork. Quietly. Joint custody for my daughter. Nothing else. I didn't yell, didn't threaten, just removed myself from the story she'd written me into. Before I left, I placed a copy of the report in the crib. No words attached, just numbers, undeniable, sterile, final. When I closed the nursery door behind me, I heard her collapse, a sound like a life folding in on itself. My daughter watched from the hallway. I knelt beside her. "It's okay now," I said softly. She nodded. "I told you, Daddy, he doesn't belong here." Her eyes, calm, not scared anymore, just relieved. It's been 3 months. My daughter sleeps through the night again. The house feels lighter, emptier, honest. Sometimes she asks about her brother. I tell her the truth, gently. He's with his mother. That's where he belongs. I don't dream about him. But I do dream about that night. The stillness, the look in her eyes before I understood. Children see what adults refuse to. She saw through the lie before I did. And I've learned something since. Betrayal doesn't scream, it whispers. And when you finally hear it, it's already too late to save what's left. I didn't lose a son that night. I just stopped pretending one was mine.